Who's got a question?
How excited are you guys for the season to begin?
Ready for it to begin. I think I was ready like 3 months ago after we had finished, so extremely excited. We've got 3 returners, seniors, 2 juniors, and I've got 4 freshmen, so we've kind of got a wide gamut of players. But as far as leadership, I think we've got leadership on the team maybe that we haven't had in the past. 3 players that are returning that have played in conference and pretty much almost every tournament that they played in every year that they've been here, so that's a huge advantage. I guess my job is to take that advantage and make them be confident. My biggest thing right now is working with their confidence. Hopefully they're playing their best games. Yesterday was our first practice, saw some good things, saw some things that we need to really continue to work on, but extremely excited to get going, and hopefully the weather will hold out for us and we can get as much time outside as we possibly can.
What does it mean to you to be hosting a tournament?
Big time. You know, the thing about these leagues is nobody ever gets to see us play. You know, we don't get to play into the legs or get where everybody, huge crowds in front of us. So as an athlete, you know, what do you want to do? You want to play in front of those people that are cheering for you, clapping for you. It's not the same as if coach is just out there rah for you. It means more if mom and dad sitting in the stands, or you know, 100 other people, whether it's 50 people, 20 people who come in to watch us play. It's somebody other than coach, and I think that means a lot. It means a lot to me, just to have the community support, because you know, golf is different. We're gone all the time. We're never here. We can read on the website and do all that stuff, but to actually play in front of somebody, you know, where they can show off, other than to coach, it means a ton, a big time. So it's a big deal.
So heading into this opening tournament of the fall season, where the fall season generally is, you take a look at the kinks and see what you work out for spring. What are your expectations?
Well, kind of like you said, the fall, I'm kind of just sitting back, you know, so to say, seeing how they did over the summer, kind of stepping back and seeing what we need to continue to work on. You know, they've been practicing all summer, so not going out on the driving range with them for 5 hours even thinking about looking at swings. Right now it's mental stuff, it's course management, little chip shots that we can do daily, working on that kind of stuff, and that all leads to confidence. If they're working on these little things that might make a difference out on the course, that's what we need to be doing right now outside, because it's hard to do that kind of stuff inside, and that's when we need that stuff the most, is in spring. So if I can somehow embed that into their minds right now, and so they have that memory, so when we get inside, they're like, oh yeah, we worked on that. You know, back in September, October, when we could actually do that outside, they will remember that. The muscles will remember that. And I'll keep pounding them. Hey, remember we were doing that? You know, hitting over the bunkers and that kind of stuff. So that's just me grinding it in their heads constantly, daily, reminding them that we're doing that. So that's a big deal. And my expectations are for them to remember that. They all have journals. They have little notebooks. They're in their bags. They write down. Hey, I say, hey, did you write down what I just told you? Because you might not remember that in the heat of the moment. It's just a big deal. So they can take that little book out and they say, oh yeah, coach told me about that. Now I can go to the next hole and I can remember that stuff. So they don't get, especially if I'm not on a hole. I'm not on every hole with all the golfers because we're all spread out. So having a little journal for them to look up, hey, what did coach say, or what did we talk about? Big deal. So those are my expectations, is for them to remember that stuff and to pull that out if they need to.
Are you allowed to coach during a tournament, or is it like high school work?
Nope, absolutely. I'm out there on everything. I mean, I've got 5 of them spread out. So literally I'll maybe walk. I like to walk and physically be right there with them. We have yardage, you know, finders, so I get to the ball before they do. Hey, you got 125 yards.
So you can. Okay.
So yeah, I'm out there, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But I mean, it's great. Every other coach is on the field with their players, and I think it's important that I'm out there with them too, for moral support, course management, everything.